So you want to learn how to get loads of netherite quickly? Well, in this video I will teach you the 3 best methods. So no more wasting time, let's begin. To start, we need to go over some important tips that will make your experience much better, starting with how ancient debris works. First of all, they won't spawn if exposed to air, so you'll be forced to mine. Next, they spawn based on chunks, so to optimize your potential output, you should mine on the edge of 2 chunks. You can find this out in Java by pressing F3 and G. If you're on Bedrock, it's slightly more complicated. First, you have to turn on your coordinates and find a number that's divisible by 16. A fast way to do this is to divide your current position by 16, then round to the nearest whole number. Take this number and multiply it by 16, and that will be the nearest chunk border. Hopefully that helped and made sense. Back to the video. Now, like for all ores, ancient debris spawns more commonly at a certain level, which is Y15. For all of the methods in this video, you should tunnel at this Y level. The nether is dangerous, and here are some ways for you to keep safe. First, try to always have the fire resistance effect. The best way to have this is through potions. I personally always carry a totem of undying, but that's up to your personal preference. Now, lava is typically the most dangerous thing you will encounter while tunneling. In the nether, lava actually travels significantly faster and can easily overwhelm you. You can combat this by being ready with blocks to quickly seal it up. Before you begin mining, I recommend having a diamond pickaxe with at least efficiency 2. This will allow you to instantly mine the netherite. I would also suggest having mending and unbreaking 3 on it, so you can have prolonged mining sessions. For the last tip, I personally always use a texture pack for ancient debris, because ancient debris blends in very well with the surrounding nether terrain. It can be easy to miss it, so you should download a texture pack that gives it more contrast. You can find many packs on Modrinth. For this video, I used the Visible Ancient Debris pack. And if you're wondering, over 90% of servers will allow using these resource packs. Now let's begin with method 1, simple tunneling. This is the easiest and cheapest way. Simply go to Y15 and mine across both chunk borders. When you run into blackstone or lava, go back to a different chunk intersection and continue mining. Now let's do a quick session to see how effective this method is. After 15 minutes, I got 14 ancient debris, which equates to 56 ancient debris in an hour. Not bad, but definitely the worst we will be discussing in this video. Now for the next method. Bed mining is one of the most common ways. It is a good mid to even late game option. This method takes advantage of the fact that beds explode in the nether. To do this, go to Y15 and mine a small tunnel on a chunk border. The fastest way to do it is mine straight in front of you. Place a bed and then right click it for it to explode. After that, you should inspect the area for ancient debris and be careful of the fire and lava. Now this method will damage you a lot over time, so make sure you bring a lot of food and be very careful, because one misclick and you will instantly die. Let's see how much ancient debris we get after a quick session. After 20 minutes, I got 21 ancient debris, which equates to 63 an hour. Now is a good time to mention that all of these totals are very circumstantial. Sometimes you'll get lots more and sometimes lots less. With that being said, this method is still really good, but there's one more that is still even better. And also, we'll be going over the pros and cons of each strategy at the end of the video. Now for the final method. TNT mining is what I personally use. It exposes the most blocks in the fastest time. To do this strategy, you will have to go to Y15 and on a chunk border. After that, mine a long tunnel. I typically stop digging once I hit a large lava pocket or basalt deltas. Then go back through the tunnel while placing TNT. If you have a large supply, then do it every 2 to 3 blocks. But if you have less, then you can have a larger gap. However, if it's over 5 blocks, then the TNT might not chain ignite. Make sure you also bring a flint and steel or a bow with flame so you can ignite the TNT. This method is usually much safer than bed bombing, but still be cautious. Now let's test this method and see how good it actually is. Using this strategy, I got 54 ancient debris in only 30 minutes, which equates to 108 an hour. This is easily the best strategy, but it can be very expensive to get a large amount of TNT. Before we get into the final results, let's talk about the other strategies you might see. Starting with tunnel bores. This method is very effective for getting diamonds in the overworld, but rather impractical for getting ancient debris, largely due to the fact that you have to clear a lot more lava pockets in the nether, and if you don't clear them out, then it will break the machine. Overall, this strategy is very impractical and unnecessary necessary for most players. Next is wither mining. This method is dangerous, expensive, and unpredictable. And if you're at the stage to afford a wither, then you might as well just use the TNT method. Now for the other simple tunneling methods like randomly mining and small tunnels. From my testing, doing a simple 2x2 area is the best method. It uses the least durability comparatively. For the final results, we have regular tunnel mining at 56 ancient debris an hour. The pros of this option are that it's cheap, safe, and very easy to do. Next, we have bed mining at 63 ancient debris an hour. This option can be really good, and you can also make farms for both the wool and wood needed for the beds. Overall, this is a good option if you're starting out and need a few pieces of netherite, but the bed explosions can be deadly if you're not safe. Lastly, we have TNT mining, by far the best option with 108 ancient debris an hour. While this method is the fastest, it can also be dangerous, and it can also take a decent amount of time to make a gunpowder farm and harvest the sand for the TNT. I hope this video helped you, and if you enjoyed, then please subscribe. Also, comment below what my next video should be. That's all the time I have today. Goodbye now.